Hey YouTube, metalskinstudios here. I woke up this morning and watched this video by the fat Aussie bastard. Hey FAB, how you doing, brother? I've been sub to you for a few years, and I don't always agree with you, but I like your stuff. I like what you do. You speak from the heart, and I respect that. Especially that laughter. So I felt it would only be fair if I spoke to you from the heart on this issue. So here we go. In the next few minutes I'll try and explain to you why I disagree with your position. Here in Canada, we don't have the death penalty. And part of the reason for that is because our justice system is based on the idea of rehabilitation. It's based on the idea that, you know, people make mistakes, and if people make mistakes, they can correct their mistakes. They can get punished for it, but they can also correct their mistakes. That's why we don't just have prisons and death camps. We have also probation services. We have, you know, social reinsertion services that are in place to actually help people get their shit together after they've made mistakes. Now, to me, the death penalty has absolutely nothing to do with rehabilitation. It has absolutely everything to do with vengeance. And if our justice system was based on the idea of vengeance, I guess white-collar criminals who steal money from thousands of unsuspecting innocent investors and just wipe away their entire life savings, their pension funds, their inheritance, I think the punishment laid on those criminals should be far greater than the ones laid on, say for example, someone who grows marijuana. If a crime affects a huge chunk of the population, the idea of vengeance should be much stronger than a crime who affects no one but the person committing it. Do you understand my point? Also, we know that not all the mechanisms are foolproof. We know that police investigations aren't foolproof. We know that criminal prosecutions aren't foolproof. So the idea that someone would pay for a crime he didn't commit, even if that crime was beating the shit out of my mother, is not a position that I'm comfortable with. Now, I agree with you that it's difficult not to get emotional, almost irrational, when we consider things hitting close to home. I'm not gay, but entertaining the idea of someone beating the shit out of my mom makes me want to do things to his asshole with a crowbar. So I'm with you on that. But at the same time, I cannot hold the position that if it's something others do to me, then it doesn't hold. But if it's me doing something to others, then it's okay. Now it's rehabilitation. But if I'm the victim, then it's vengeance. It's not a position I'm comfortable with. Now, we've had infuriating events like the one you've described and the one the lady was describing in your video. We've had attacks on the elderly, just gratuitous attacks on the elderly, gang initiations and stuff like that. But I don't think that the solution to gang initiations and gang violence is the death penalty. Case in point, there is a death penalty in the United States, and they have a huge gang problem. We don't have the death penalty here in Canada, and our gang problem is much, much smaller. So, for the simple fact that I believe in the idea of rehabilitation, I believe we all make mistakes, but we can all recover from them, and I believe that it's not a deterrent to crime, and I know that it's not foolproof. Having the death penalty then just becomes a gut reaction to things that infuriate me. And I mean, I can totally understand that, but I disagree with it. So I hope you consider my points, brother, and I hope y'all take care. This is Metal Skin Studios. I'll see you later.